And we're back. Keep crashing, changing mags. How much skill force is that knowledge? What are they, 125? 150. So 150, 300. Yeah, I don't need a sun right here. Have a Chami? Oh. Poor guys. Wind and fire, dark. Dachi. You should be able to nickname mags. Nicknaming mags would be so good. I don't have a crit Chiami? Are you serious? Apparently I gained space and inventory. Whatever. What's this? Oh, Jesus. Whatever. Oh, right on. What's that? The not this? Okay. Yeah, it was like right as the stream was crashing. My mom Facebook me. She's like, "Can you bring me a banana shake?" I'm like, "Okay." You got a cat in your head, Momotaro? Go fuck yourself. Hey, welcome back. Yeah, I think we are. We want to see how less laggy it is on Hell, or not Hell, but on PS5 basically. Holy shit, 300 Durama barrels. Oh, sure. Delicious carrots. They're so delicious. Supreme. There we go. Yes. Were you looking to come too, Star? Do I know Rem? Like a Kashka Rem? I know of them, but we never talk. Alright, cool. I got a box. Man, I love this hat. Oh my god. Bzz. Oh, they wanted... I don't think I can whisper them. Their name has letters in them. The El Omen Doom is fine. The cross is a 108 weapon. You'll need it eventually to make a Lucifer weapon or... yeah, Lucifer weapon. It's not bad. It's a good weapon. It's part of the natural evolution. Like you get your cross, then your gargoyles, then your dragon arcs, then your so and so and so. So on and so forth. Oh. There they are. No, that's you. No, I don't know how to spell their name. Like the Omen of Doom has 3 different levels. There's an El Omen of Doom, El Omen of Doom Star, or there's El Omen of Doom, Omen of Doom Star, and then Omen of Doom Cross. There's 3 levels to it. You combine them all to make a cross. You get the recipes all from Satan. Oh, fuck. I feel like their name has like a underscore in it for some reason. I don't know how to spell their name. Yeah, that's the Dart Nether Illusion Trap Sublime. Yeah, I can't spell their name. Alright. Oh, it's Oni. Can I bring Shikaboo in here? I'll just charge in a corner. Our attack is like nerfed in here. Or no, I have less attack. I guess what it is. We all moving? What are we doing? It lagged a bit. It's just, on the PS5, it's revolutionary, man. It's like winning the lottery. Yep, they did. Those fuckers. I know. It's the PS5, man. It's crazy. Like right now we're just testing how Palace Rain goes. Earlier we did a really fast Mephistopheles times. She just doesn't want to come down, but it's going really smooth. Come on, you usually get down after that. Oh, very well, we'll play your game. This is your fucking house. Shit, I can't see. I can't see shit when you do in that darkness. No, fuck! Oh, my sweet fuck, I hate this. I can't move. Kill me, Benkei. You can, yeah. I choose not to, but I'm pretty sure you can. The only thing as I can think of is that you'd have to use a splitter. Like, there's only one USB in the front. I think there's one in the back as well, but they're kind of annoyed. Like, they're not close to each other. But I think if you used a USB splitter, you could. Absolutely. Or if you used a Bluetooth mouse, like if you Bluetooth paired it, or Bluetooth a keyboard, you could do it. My keyboard is Bluetooth, so yeah, you could. The fuck? Money bucks. That felt more of the same to me. It didn't feel any different. Oh, I got rewards. Oh. Well, she just stayed in the air the whole time. It was just like, well, we're here. You got seal? Nice. Seal. Yeah, it wasn't It wasn't laggy, just, she just stayed in the air forever. And then I lost a soul egg, I think. I don't know what I did. Alrighty, thanks for the donation, Chaos. I'll see you around. It's good to have you. Yes, they would. True, the bullets. The logs are still not where they're supposed to be, because I'm blocking and a log's like rolling through my legs, and I'm like, okay. But that fucking Nether Illusion Trap Sublime, I can't see her Dark Ring. I was so mad. And you're slow here? You don't know why? Well, you just gotta get a Rapid Storm. Huh. Who's this? The night sky was always that red? I always thought the night sky was more purple. Night sky looks fucking nice. Look at that. Alright, we're heading in. There you are. No gadgets. She's taking it. She's still taking it. Hey, that didn't just... fuck. Ah! Fuck off! It's fucking Benkei. Jesus Christ. Shit, I can't see that ring. Yeah, that was much better. Oh, my stomach. Why does my stomach hurt? Oh, all I had was water. Mine's not too strong. Is your Everlasting Gale impact or 100% element? It's impact? Okay. I'm about to say, you know what bullshit that would be if it was 100% dark? Holy fuck. Oh, it is. Really? That is incredibly bullshit. That explains why yours does a lot more. You think it's impact too? Because they made mine pierce. My cooldown's off. I can't fucking see. Oh my god. You're a danger to melee attackers. She's not taking shit. There you go, bud. Must I get sprinkled? Let's follow Kaguya till she falls down. Meg. Oh, I got a lot of shit. Cloud Elixir. Okay. Thunderclave fused. Oh boy, porkers. Yeah. I haven't done Oni mode in like it's all year. My first Oni mode of 2021. Oh, we lost Star. Super Speedo. Super Heal. Oh, there's my. Oh, it's a Gemini. It's like, where's my Chiami? There we go, all back to normal. How much energy you got? Oh, what time is it? Holy freak, it's pretty early. Yeah, leg's not too bad. It's just when she gets up, like it's always been that. Oh my sweet fuck, good idea. What do we got? Friendship, 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 friendship. Ice stones, I need those. I got a completion, I got my completion. I got my completion recipe, my completion, yeah. Maybe I'll hold on to it. Why are they on me? Completion, yeah. Imagine how fast the money farm would go just on Mephi now. Fucking 30-second runs. Jeez. Get my Odachi Cielos. Fuck. Eventually. All things in good time. And all good time and fun things. Where you going? Where you head? Okay, I've heard enough random music for one day. Oh, holy fuck, my computer's overheating. I want to hear thumbs up. I like thumbs up. Wow, I guess I just left Google? What the heck? Is that the one I like? Huh. I don't know. Samponano. Where is my... I don't even have the stream up, I don't think. Oh, I do. There it is. Oh, you gotta burn your energy? Same. Oh, I did like 3 songs today. 4 songs I liked. There it is. Thumbs up. I like thumbs up. Dun, dun. Oh, who's that, Steven? Bahama. It's so muggy down here. Holy. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna go into sleet hell. I have 89, 90. Right on. It's not reward up, but it's still sleep. What you doing back there? I don't like that song. How many songs are there? What other songs are there? Oh, did you already go through the door? Why, what? What are you whining about? What, skip what? Because it's a song I like to watch, but not really listen to. You slut. Yes. What you got? Nothing. Oh fuck, he's got a lot of them. No blue bag. Sad. Oh. You got a heart? I need models. Model. Oh, fuck, there's a lot of stalls here. Jesus. The one guy always puts his thing right here. It's like some Dan or something. He always puts, Renato puts it here. Tempest 1200. One guy had it right, I was doing the runs, and he had it right fucking here. Huh. I was mad because I couldn't, like, double click in the dungeon. Oh my god. Oh, that made me mad. Lychee, cheap lychees. Join if you need help. Sergeant Splatter, I know him. Oh. Who's this? Hello? I don't know if you know what I'm doing, but hello. You have an abyss? Holy fuck. Hey. Fucking nice abyss. Oh. That's the Purgatorium rhyme. Cool. I can't see their name, but that's cool. I almost had that. Yeah, they just joined to say hi. That's cute. I can't see half these people's names. I know. It's all in the past. We don't got no shovel, so we're not digging it up. So you saying you were going to bed? Oh, who's got a shikaboo? Shikaboo! Going back to the islands? This is dedication. I like that one, mister. I like that one a lot. Oh, my stream's paused. Nanika, yoga. Mira left the party. Onikari. It's Crash. Oh. Oh. Really? It's worth it. Bordered cushion. There has to be stuff in here. I can get rid of Stardust carvings. I can get rid of those. Sigils, yeah, I'll keep those. Crucifix fuse, look at that. Chip's fucking right. Lyra would be proud. Hey, Gunner, how you doing? Can't trade raid recipes, huh? I mean, things only die if we don't play. But didn't you have fun earlier? Oh my god, all these fusion bear things. Oh fuck. Oh, that hurts. Oh, it's Philly, never mind, but still that hurts. Dios. Oh. Yeah, it was fun. You can't let all those boosts go to waste. 32 seals, holy lord. What's going on? 32. That's what makes it fun. Like, we miss so much content that there's stuff to do. Cragway Mag Magazine. What the fuck's all this Zunda weapons? Why do I have these? I guess they're just collectibles. Fucking Zenith medals. Shit. I think I have some Zenith medals I can deposit. There they are. $250 build chests from what? I guess running Basho. Just look at all this stuff. Gold Arcane. Turtle Sigil. Counterfeit weapons. You can hear me dancing? Yeah, it's tapping. You'd be tapping too if you could see what I see. Oh, these are them cool spears. I'm just going to discard this divine protection incense. For some reason, I thought we could trade that incense. Maybe they have crystal judgment weapons in here? I made room. New Oogies that JP got? Sure. Mochamak. I freed up a lot of space. I gotta sit up here. Okay. Leave party. Hey Arma, how you doing? I honestly think getting Basho done first was the best decision. Any of these characters alive? Aoi's alive? Yeah. Did I level up Genshin? I think I did. Mondai arimasen. Eva's gonna send me a video or something. I'm gonna watch it. Then I'm gonna go into detention. Ibaraki. Oh my god. I haven't farmed this hard since I don't know when. Oh fuck! I was supposed to do Tempest and Fire Moon. Shit. I don't think I can get that done in time. Who's attacking? I'm being attacked. Someone's here. She's asking about like maid parts. I like all the parts of the maid. The thighs, the breast, the hair. Most of them look poisoned? That's awesome. You know I'm a sucker for poison. So what? I'm about 1/4 of the way done this island, which is pretty good. Oh, I gotta get this fire emblem going. Because like so much stuff happened. Spears is definitely poison? Cool. Alright. Time to get in the dungeon. You never sent it to me. Oh, you sent it to me earlier. No, this is the only time. You never sent me the video. Where? Oh, I was waiting for a thing. I was waiting for a ding dong. The fuck are those? Oh, they superimpose those. Okay. Wait, nothing happened. I didn't see anything. I can't read this. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah. What's this? That's cool. That's like a lightning slash sublime for twin. This is axe. What's this? Ooh! Can she move? That's so good. Axis is awesome. It's a dark skill. She's actually showing the element in the bottom left. This is spur. It is pierce and poison. You are correct. Oh, that's what I wanted. A big fucking bog. Oh, I love it. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. Oh my god. I love it. Oh my god, I love that. Is this Odachi? Holy fuck. Why? Why do they hate Odachi? Why? Why does Odachi get all the shit sublimes? Odachi just got a second 2-hit sublime. Are you serious? The water thing wasn't enough? Okay, Bose is cool. But Odachi just gets shit on. Holy fuck. First their water sublime is 2-hit, and now their mountain sublime is 2-hit. Like, that's dog shit. Wand gets a poison field, the same thing as spear. Okay. It's doing 1,000 damage of poison. That's so fucking useless. That's so fucking useless. If it just did a % damage, we'd be done. Staff gets a good one. Staff gets Verdant Storm. Not Verdant Storm, what the fuck? They got a picture, they got 5 golds in one roll. I get 5 blues in a roll. Jesus. That was cool. That was cool. Oh fuck, that's me. Yeah. It's kind of a shame. But Spews looks really cool. Hopefully the poison damage is a bit different. Alright, I am going in to Don John. Did you want to come with me in the Don John? Soul Leg. No, thank you. Are you going to bed or are you just chilling? I guess if I remember. You jumped against you? Okay. Shizuka. Oh. If I remember, I can pop a boost before I get to the boss room and save myself like a minute. Quick shower? That's not too bad. I'm just thinking, like, if I'm on Oni and I'm grinding, like, that's good. If I stop, I stop. That is not good. Like, every morning I make sure to use my energy now. Like, I'm getting back into her. Like, I do sleep in the morning. I need, like, 70 marrows, and then I can make a Kotanoa again. So, that'll fulfill my promise to the one who gave me the Koto Mag. Hey, Penance, how you doing? Die, Jobu. You're good today? That's good, that's good. I'm having a pretty good Canada day. I didn't go get the ice cream I wanted to, but maybe tomorrow when the weather's nice. I wanted to go to this fancy ice cream place. I usually always get ice cream on Canada Day, but I didn't go this time because, you know, taking care of my mom and she wanted food, and it was a pretty miserable day, so it wasn't good for ice cream. But it's like a frozen yogurt place, and I can put as many little maraschino cherries on it as I want, and I like that. It's expensive though. I could skip, I could fight. You're getting proto-detonated. I didn't boost. I knew I'd forget. Still got a map though. Okay, I can live with this as 2-minute runs, that's fine. 2-minute runs is fine. Why is my phone that is auto-battling Fire Emblem just like going into sleep mode? That is not good. Where's the music? Donkey Kong music? I love Donkey Kong music. Fuck yeah. Icicle punishment on spawn. Love it. Is that all of them? No. I'll get a feel for this soon. Oh shit, that's not Marina Regalia. Yep, buddy. I love it when you hit the portal before you get in. I have 300s on my bar. I am an audacious person. Come on, you can spawn. Worn map. Daruma barrel. Okay. So it begins. Another hour, probably the last, of farming this for tonight. Oh, I can just sit down, I see. Did you guys remember that back in the day, people would lucky box farm? They would purposely keep their level low with nothingness mags and just farm lucky boxes by being a low level? I remember that. They're not all dead. Yatta! Pop, boop, beat a bit, pow. Pirate Drumas are actually hilarious. Spit on. Jolly Roger! One Piece is mine. Yeah, Jolly Rogers comes so much more than Zirconium. Holy fuck. Unreal. Oni matatatatatatatabi. Recommended level 134. I don't think I can do this. It's probably best to go in a clockwise formation. So then that puts me right here in place for that. Remember when black cats were like the worst thing in the world? They just snap, psh, you're dead. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, fuck. Hope I can fill up. Maybe, I'm halfway there. Oh yeah, I'm filling up. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Jolly Roger. Haha. That's the anime god. Oh my god, I'm in the presence of royalty. Divinity. Dun, 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 dun. Can't get that angle back one I had before. Was it to kill them in one regalia? I find the way I play Oni is a lot of muscle memory, like hitting up and X to Vanguard or to mount and things like that. Like, I'll hit up and triangle to change camera, and then I go and play Genshin and it's just like, oh, I want to change camera angle. Oh, there goes my burst. Like, oh, and then I go into Oni and I'm like hitting down and L1. I'm like, well, that didn't do anything. Or L1 and down for the map. One of these days this weekend I gotta do Spiral Abyss again, because it just reset, I guess, so that's free gems. Or that's, oh, on map, okay. That stays forever. Basically, as long as you get a map every run, this is going to be great, because you will not go over 200. Oni matatatatabi. Slap. I love that Oratio, just on command, kill stuff. It was really good against this Purga too, because he moved all the time and I was able to hit him. Wasn't the most damage, but it was like ticks of 2 million. It's good. Guess I can pick up all the Daruma stuff. That was weird. Weird delay. She has like no delay on changing weapon. No. I saw that too, eh? I was talking to someone that I assume knows them, and apparently that's their personality. Like, whenever they ascend to another point, they think what they had before was trash. Like, that's what I'm inferring from their statement. So, like, let's say, for example, I say, in the current meta, gargoyles are not good. And that would be correct. Now, if I say gargoyles are trash, well, that's a level-dependent statement. Like, if you're 115 and you're using gargoyles, you're at peak performance. Then for flash forward, if you're 125 to 130 and you're using Tiamat weapons, you're at peak performance. Now, if you're in a perspective of if you're 133, then maybe you should be using, what are they called? Dragon Arc Purgatories. But is there truth to that? Now, I know the Ogis that the Dragon Arcs have are incredibly powerful, the ones from the exchange shop. Now, maybe the Ogi that they come with is so amazingly broken that it's better than every other weapon that exists in the entire game. But my perspective on it is, my Rolling Thunder on my White Brilliance does damage cap. I don't care what other Thunder weapon I'm getting. It's going to do damage cap. I lost connection. But just to finish the thought, if I can, the White Brilliance has 2 damage multipliers, and it's incredibly powerful, has bonus effects, buffs your defense, gives you crit. Purgatory weapons cost $300 to get on full restores, like if you're using OC the entire time. It's stressful, time consuming, and exactly, no one can. No one can, Travis. No one. Like, the money's one thing. Like, if you're someone who drops 300 more every update for every Vanguard, it's nothing to you. But if you're someone who doesn't, and you're conservative and you pick and choose, but when you do pick and choose, you splurge, that's fine. Purgatories are every single month. Every single month there's a purgatory. And that month is not 30 days, that month is like 28 days, something like that, 4 weeks and a little bit, which is probably 30 days. Anywho, there's no strict calendar when they update. Because Onigiri updates so frantically, if you are not, like, capitalizing every single moment and making that purgatory in the first 2 weeks, on the third, this happened to me, on the 3rd week going on to the 4th week, I thought we had another week at an update. I was about 1,000 medals away from making the weapon, or getting the recipe anyway, and the update happened sporadically. It happened before I thought it would. And it's my fault, but all my medals turn to junk. I have like 10,000 junk medals. I can't do anything with them. So it's time gated, it's money gated, it's a difficult thing to do. If you don't have a group of friends to do it, or a dedicated team, you're shit out of luck. So the Purgatory is very much an elite weapon. Is it strong? Yes. Do I think the Gargoyles are worse than the Dragon Arcs? Absolutely. And in my personal opinion, right on, okay. Let me see if I can get the full chat up here. Because your message got cut off. Right. Now that's the debate. Because I was talking to a friend of mine about that. Because this debate's kind of important. Exactly. Now, that's the argument. So, we can have a debate about weapons and say, yeah, Revolution is better than these weapons. Like, like, the only argument you have is Raid. Raid being dark. There is no Purgatory dark unless you want to go to Abyss. And that's assuming it's even a dark weapon. Abyss originally was a fire, thunder, and an ice weapon with dark skills. It's not a dark weapon. So the Raid is the strong... Well, no. There is the shadow slasher, whatever. The thing I'm trying to make right now. So, in that perspective, the frozen shadow weapons can do darkness. And the Purgatory sleet can do ice. Like, all the elements are covered. The, Tensho has holy, fire, thunder, water on Osame, wind and mountain on Gakuho. Then you have fire, wind on the Nova, thunder, mountain on the Levin, and ice, water on the sleet. So every element is covered, and if you count the frozen weapon, then you also have darkness. So, you know, those weapons are superior. They are generally stronger. Minus the fact, like, they all have 2 damage multipliers, they all have a special Ogi, they all do cool stuff. Only thing is the gargoyles do not let you heal. They're good weapons, without question. But the statement in which someone tells me where if you build correctly with the proper mags and a move you're using on a Tiamat weapon somehow it does the same amount of damage as it would on a Revolution, it doesn't matter, right? So the argument I was saying earlier, I have Rolling Thunder on my White Brilliance. My Rolling Thunder, with the proper build, can do damage cap per tick. And it has 2 damage multipliers. Now, should someone go and say you should make a Revolution Ausame for that Rolling Thunder, I'll say it does the exact same damage. Because damage cap exists and you don't have 18 damage multipliers, or at least 3, the argument's null and void. So, we're at a point where people do damage cap anyway. The jump in weapons is purely aesthetic, and it's so minuscule that it doesn't matter. If making one of these weapons saves you 2 minutes on a 3-minute run, you have an argument. If it saves you 30 seconds, you have a slight argument. If it saves you 20 seconds or less, I don't think $300 is worth 20 seconds. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Not only that, so... Oh, fuck. That's a funny video. Anyway. So, no, the weapons are not trash. And how many scenarios are you put into, especially considering things like Oni mode, where your durability is a liability? When I did Purga Sleet, I had Thunder Mags, I had my White Brilliance, I had my Levin weapon, because attack really didn't matter, and Lance still did damage cap, and it gave me invincibility frames. Right. And from the perspective of free-to-play, because let's bring in that perspective, right? I guess you're agreeing to, like, is this worth 20 seconds every time? Probably not, right? Like, overall. And these weapons do not have a sky-high attack for Vanguard swapping. There's no ceiling break. Right. You know, and thank you for that. Like, it's exactly, and that, the person I was talking to earlier, I said it's exactly that. It's my way or the highway. So, to continue that argument, so that's the whole Purgatory thing. So Purgatory is, it's time gated, it's money gated, it's energy gated, and it's dependent on so many factors. Like, if you got all your shit together and you have dispensable income, a lot of people don't because they might have been laid off or whatever this year. That's their circumstances. Even if you wanted to spend a month and build up energy restores, well, guess what? There's another one next month. Another one. Like, there's always another one. And there's always that. There's no guarantees with Purga. Tomorrow they could update us. They don't give us a schedule. We're not on a timeline. We're not on a flowchart or a roadmap. We don't have one of those. We have a calendar, a login calendar, but they've cut those off before. So the idea of the Tiamat weapons being obsolete or outdated, I don't think we're at that point yet. Could you say 115s are outdated? Absolutely. Perfect example. I made the Lancelot weapons, which were complete power creep because they came out of nowhere. Lancelot weapons, Supreme and Revolution 3. Rev 3. I guess it is Revolution 3. When those weapons came out, Nadir was completely eclipsed, outdated. Nadir, with the amount of time that went into Nadir, and there was no, I want to call it mommy or daddy money that can make Nadir go faster or long. It's all doing it. Nadir became a trophy weapon. Nadir had no special effects, no damage multipliers. It was inherently weaker and harder, infinitely harder and more time consuming to make than your Supreme. And then Supreme just got a spot in the meta. It just shot right up. I changed my entire build for Lancelot weapons because of their ease of access. Now, the closest thing we have to a second iteration of Lancelot weapons is the Aoi weapons and Akane weapons. But in the same token, like, a person can play the game right now, they can run the Lancelot thing, and they can make a Rev 3, free to play, whatever, it's your time, your energy, you can do that. Everyone can make a Rev 3. It's accessible, 125, great water weapon. Silhouette weapon, like a lot of the weapons we have now are all event gated. The weapons that are not event gated are Blitz Tiamat. Blitz Tiamat is available every single day. So the other weapons are the what are those called? The fucking things. Leviathan weapons, liched weapons. Those are only able to be farmed on Wednesdays. I work Wednesdays. I cannot farm that on Wednesdays. I do not even try. Because it's just not... I work. So that's not something available to me. It's not worth my time. I also don't want a weapon that hinders my SP to a minuscule amount. I've played Fusion Bears with water. It does not work. You'd have to be running Leviathans to even make that work, and that's not the best accessory for me. I'll be right back. Okay. Alright. Oh, frig. So if anyone's still there, I'm back. I had to go take care of my mom because she's hurting and stuff. So I'm not gonna have like the actual headphones on my head, like I can't hear them, but I should be able to talk through it so I can hear her. So there'll be no more music. So what was being said here? You can't afford to run them. Trust you. Yeah. Right. So just to finish what I was saying, thanks Travis. Just to finish what I was saying, so the argument about the purgatories boils down to this. What fucking weapon did you use to get your purgatories? Oh wait, I bet it was 115 gargoyles. Yeah, I bet you just fucking jumped from 115 to 133. Yeah, no, you were using Tiamats. You were using Frozen Shadow. You were using, you know, the greatest options available to you at the time to reach the next plateau. Like, it's like, oh man, Pidgey's trash, but you have a Pidgeotto, dude. Like, you have a Pidgeot. Like, what the fuck? Like, there are necessary steps to get somewhere. So, to get a Purgatory, you're using Tiamats. You're using Frozen Shadow. You're using Grace. You're using, you know, whatever means possible. To disregard them is to forget where you came from, the natural evolution. I mean, objectively, you can say, oh yeah, this weapon is better than that weapon. Yeah, but when you have the statement of don't make, like, if you have the statement of saying do not make these 125s that are completely free to play friendly, they're not really dependent on vanguards. It's all done on the player. And you want to say don't make these? Well, how the fuck do you expect me to reach where you are? Oh, you don't want me to get there. That explains it. Remember, like, a teacher gives you all the same resources and freedoms that they had. An oppressor will never teach you how to overcome them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in North Korea, they do not teach you how to become a politician and a lawyer and all this shit. They teach you how to serve the state. That's it. Anyway. But that's just an example. So, yes, KG Vanguards, they all help. I use KG, of course I do. Why wouldn't I? But back to the other argument. To say that Tempests are trash because Kotanoas exist, right? That's the mags we're going to, Kotanoas. So, again, that's something that's completely locked to one event that has only ever happened once. If someone didn't play it or wasn't there, their next best thing is Tempests or Emanation or whatever knowledge mag event there is. And this goes towards knowledges, wind knowledges, thunder knowledges, knowledges of every color of the rainbow. If you have them, great. But you shouldn't belittle someone who doesn't and say, oh, you're using a fused? That's trash. Or, like, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. Like, how many times is it, like, I used to wear 3 Tempests all the time because I could. I didn't need to. Nowadays, I run 2 55 Chakra Mags, a Chiami, and my Senryu. That's just what I roll with. Because I don't like dying, and I like to heal, and, like, it's preservation of soul eggs. It's preservation of materials, prayer crystals, you know what I mean? Like, it's just completely protecting your assets. But to say that Tempests are trash because Kotanoas are better, yes, Kotanoa is like one of the best mags ever. Kotanoa gives you defense, gives you 3 elements, there's no negatives, and you can ornament it and still reach 55 chakra. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a superbly awesome mag. But if someone doesn't have access to it, well, they're shit out of luck. You can either stand there and say, you don't have this, that's garbage, man, use something better. And it's like, well, I can't get that. Exactly. You can only use what you have. Like, just to take an example from Genshin, it'd be like saying, oh, you don't have Venti, you're fucking trash. Like, Venti only showed up once, and if they didn't play the game until November, well, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, oh, you weren't born at the start? Like, that's so stupid. It's so stupid. Like, it's one thing to have an opinion. Like, right, mods, Katerion, those are all new, yeah. Now, as a sword player, you can say, oh, I don't need Katerions because I have Sword Tempest. I completely agree with you. You don't need them, but it doesn't by any mean in any way mean that they're bad or garbage. Like, that I don't get. But it basically stems down to my way or the highway, and it's a lack of empathy. And it's a lack of realization of where you came from. Now, the only way you could ever say, oh, Tempests are trash, I got carried for knowledges and I don't need Tempests. They're trash. It's like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? And I've dealt with people like that many, many times. Many, many times. So, like, it just comes down to what someone has and what's available to them. Like, now, if there was a universally farmable mag that was better than Tempest, there is, and honestly, there is. The Purgatorium mags for what the fuck are they called? For Dragon Arcs, I think they're the best mags in the entire game. In my honest opinion. Like, in my honest opinion, the best mag in the game is the Revolution mags. I think that's the best thing in the entire game because they all have 2 damage multipliers and it goes on the mag, which means it goes on the Vanguard. I think that's the greatest mag in the entire game. Like, period. Like, sure, Chiami has its value as a utility, as a accessory. Fuck a Chiami accessory, God bless, please let it come. But that's my perspective of it. Like, there is, but it's a purgatory. Not everyone has the time or resources to get them. But if they did, I'd go for that over a weapon any day. Any day of the week. Because that buffs every one of your Vanguards of the following elements, or even not. The weapon only buffs your character and nothing else. If you're using a Vanguard, the weapon is kind of irrelevant, aside from its attack power switching. And if you have an other side axe, well then whatever, you just focus on that. So, I think the whole thing is a very toxic mentality, as you said. Any my way or the highway is complete bullshit. Like, hopefully I never came off like that with any of my guides. And that's the thing, it's a guide, it's not a law, it's not a degree. Like, exactly. You know, I'm gonna pull up that comment really quick. Yeah, well, you didn't. Like, let's take this perspective. You are a new player. You have the Koto mags and recipes. Now, Koto mags, I'm trying to make my second one. It's actually fucking expensive. It's not time gated. After you have the recipe, it's not a time gated affair. But you have to run so much of these dungeons. Like, I think I dropped $100 of restores to make my Frozen Shadow. Well, not Frozen Shadow, but the thing that's not the Frozen Shadow. The Frozen Fortune. Like, because I wanted that weapon. To me, it was the most beautiful weapon in the game, and I said, I want that. I will pay for that. I paid for Vanguards. I'll do that. But these Koto mags, like, you need 100 marrows. Marrows do not drop. Like, I can go, like, 200 energy and not get a marrow on reward up. Like, it happens. Like, it's very energy consuming. Like, I've gone through 15 restores, and maybe I have, like, 15 of them. Right, like, my perspective of it is, right now, since I got my Purgatory Ogi, my first one ever, because I actually had time. I had a week off. I don't have anything to run with energy right now. There's no event. There's nothing that takes energy. It's just chocolate. And I got my scraps from that, and I'm fine. So what I do is I log in. I run my gargoyles like twice a day, or 2 in the morning, 2 at night, whatever. And if I get a marrow, I do great. The other day it was reward up. I just burned all my restores. Not all of them, but enough until I had 100 infernal marrows. So now I have 100 infernal marrows, and I have 29 sleep marrows. Another player said, hey, my sister's quitting. Oro, you've done a lot for this community. Would you like to have her Kotanoa mag? Not the Redux, but the first part. I said, I'd be honored. He said, here, I'll give it to you. And I said, I promise you, I will make this a Redux. So I'm working on that now that I have a bit more time, and I'm more conscious about Oni with the PS5. So I'm on that grind, you know. So I don't know. I think it's like, it doesn't make sense. Like, it's very, I don't know if it's tone deaf, but it's ignorant. Ignorant is what it is. Because they're ignorant towards, what weapons did you use before you got here? What mags did you use before this was invented? Like, I don't get it. Like, you can say objectively, yes, Kotanoa mags are better, but if I need ice and I don't have ice and I only have Kotanoa mags, you're shit out of luck, because according to so-and-so, this is the best mag in the game, so don't even make Tempest, don't do this, don't do anything, just get this. And sometimes that's the right answer. Like, I'll tell someone, no, do not make, like, I'll tell people, don't make a Nadir, don't make an Abyss, like, don't make an Odin weapon, but that depends. If you're making an Odin weapon for fire, don't do that. If you're making, like, the Odin bow or the Odin lunge step sword, that's fine, great, do that. But, like, if you can get, like, an Eldritch, do that instead. You know, like, there are certain steps that can be skipped that aren't necessary. And if that's possible, great. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about right now. Because I didn't bring it up, but they came to me and they said, hey, what do you think about that? I said, it's a lot of bullshit. Because it's ignorant to where you came from. Like, next time someone tells you that, tell them discard yours right now. Break them. See what you get. Trash belongs in the garbage, don't you fucking think? Right? But at the same time, my philosophy is, who gives a fuck? If you get the job done, you get the job done. Now, it's different if the person who says it is someone you respect. And it's like, well, why are you saying that? What happened? Like, yes, you can go make horse mags. Horse mags are incredibly good. They got nerf chakra, and they're great. Yeah, that's great. You know? But Fist, I'd say pay it no mind. Pay it no heed. I've made like 7 or 8 Tempests, probably. I made my original 3 for Spear. 2 of them were bad. I sold them. I made 2 more. And then I made like a Sword Tempest, a Bow Tempest. Me and Eva made some Tempests. I sold them. People bought them. People valued this trash at $300 a mag. Now in the current day, Tempest is still good. But if we want to have the argument, oh, you're a sword player? Oh, well, yeah, the Kotanoa mag is completely better than your Tempest. Unless you're using Thunder. But apart from that, like, if you're using elements that the Kotanoa does not represent, then the argument is null and void. But if the person who says it is a sword player and their element's already fire, they'll take a 10 element drop in fire for all the buffs that it gives. Who gives a shit? It's objectively better. Fire, wind, and ice. Fantastic. I earlier said it doesn't have ice. My apologies, I forget what the Kotonoha does. But Kotonoha does have fire, wind, and ice. So if you're using lightning, everything else is better than Kotonoha. Like if you need lightning, if you need darkness, if you need holy, if you need anything else. So here's something I tell myself. I'm no fool. If I'm going to make something, I'm doing it for a reason. Especially when it's something as hard and arduous as a Tempest. Because it's 105, fused recipe, Tempest mag. No idiot wakes up and says, I'm going to make this because I have all this stuff in front. No, it doesn't fucking happen. This is a fucking thought process. You know what I mean? It's like saying, no, don't be creative. Nothing will ever be better than Attack on Titan. Don't even fucking lift your pen and shut up and go away. Like, it makes no fucking sense. Oh, no. Oh, you hurt me. Fuck. You hurt me. Oh. That's not bad. The only thing I'm saying you hurt me is because I don't like when people ornament Tempests, but you did double confining, so that's not bad. That puts you at, what, 57 chakra? Because there's only one for confining, I think. So, personally, I don't think you should ornament Tempest. That's just my personal opinion. 55 chakra is golden. It's such a good curve. But anyway, I can't take back what you read because it didn't come from me. But if you want some personal advice, you did a good job. Half of these people in this game don't have a Tempest. Like, you should be proud of the Tempest. I've met people that just get carried on handouts. They say, oh no, fuck Tempest, they'll just release power creep later. Which they did, but you still made it. It's like a natural progression. Yeah, like, it'd be different if you took a Tempest and you put, like, double maze on it or something. It's like, oh no, you've ruined that mag. Like, it is unusable, you know, but it's fine. And should the time come where you need a build that works, you can always remove ornaments now. It's not the end of the world. But you made a Tempest. You have double crit force Tempest. That's actually good. That's, you know, it's fine. What do you play? What weapon type do you use? Drunk? Or is it drunk or it's boy fist? Boy fist. Like, what Tempest is your class for? Right. Exactly. Like, Julian, you're an Xbox player. Like, you're coming in. Like, in what scenario would you join a party? Someone looks at your profile and says, you have 3 Tempests and a double crit force Sparrow? You're fucking trash. Get out of here. Like fucking Gordon Ramsay's. Yeah, it's like, well, you can go fuck yourself. Right on your high horse, good sir. But you're riding it upside down, but I think you know that. Anyway. I wouldn't pay it too much mind, too much heed. Another part of the argument is, you know when somebody does something stupid and they want others to do the same stupid thing or make a bad purchase so that it justifies themselves? Like with purgatory weapons, like not a lot of people are getting them. And that's fine. Oh, yeah, exactly. But, like, every time someone makes, like, you know, I don't know, I feel like that's, like, a social thing, like, a psychological thing. Like, if someone makes a bad purchase, like, oh, man, I shouldn't have bought this game. And then it's like, I have no one to play it with, and it was really expensive, and it's like, it's only good co-op. And you tell your friend, well, would you buy this game and play with me? He's like, oh, it doesn't look that good. He's like, yeah, but if we play it together, it'd be good. It's like, okay. And then you're completely justified. So, like, I don't know. I think the true, I'm just rambling at this point, but I think the true argument of it all is, what weapon did you use to get that weapon? Because we're going to have this argument next time when the 137s come out. Oh, you're using 133s? Holy fuck. Like, it's just a vicious cycle. Like, it's just someone's mentality. Because when Kota Noahs become bad, oh, that's trash. You have a Kota Noah? Holy shit. Didn't you know this one mag gives me 500 skill force? It's called Wedgeblade? Exactly. You know? And there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. Take this as what I'm trying to say here. If you beat the dungeon, you did a fucking good job. If you're winning, there's nothing wrong with your build. Could your build be better? Probably, but that's why we play the game. Oh yeah, that's... People that criticize Vanguards is just crabs in a fucking bucket. Like, if you guys heard the phrase of crabs in the bucket, where, like, people are down on their luck and they want those around them to feel guilty and feel rotten because they can do what they can't. It's like, oh, you have Vanguard privilege? What a fucking scrub. Like, oh man, Vanguards? Fuck, that's horrible. It's like, oh, why would you go to secondary education? That's just stupid. You should just save your money and just rent a hotel or an apartment for it. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, that's very toxic. People are like, oh, you're going to go get a Tempest? No. Just wait for the next handout. Just wait for the next handout. Because if you get Tempest, I can't justify myself, and it'll make me feel bad. So please don't get better. Please, you're going to hurt my feelings. Like, fuck right off. Fuck right off. You're toxic. You're not helping me. This is a fucking video game, not a social club. Not a, like, don't read Harry Potter because you like it, because I can't read. So don't read. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make a load of shit sense. At all. Nothing. At all. And that's the downward perspective. Like, the downward looking up perspective of people saying, oh no, don't do that. Oh, what a tryhard. Oh, you use this Vanguard? Oh, you use KG? Oh, you use... And then there's the same argument for Icicle Punishment. Like, every single event Ogi, like the Whirlwind Log Ogi from KG, Soul Punishment from Lancelot, all these event-only things, like, if you say there's nothing better than Icicle Punishment, objectively, I agree with you. Now, personally, I've been bad at this once. I've not free of sin here. There was a time where there was a player of equal skill with me, and on our White Brilliances, they had put Lance. And to me, I was like, why would they put Lance? Don't they know that Rolling Thunder is like 9 Lances in a single instance? Like, there's so many better options you could put. And I was kind of berated for that mentality, because it's like, well, what if he likes Lance? What if he likes the invincibility? It's not your way of the highway. I mean, albeit he did have Rolling Thunder, but I just saw no use in having both. You could have had something else. But at the end of the day, does it get the job done? When I was doing Purgatoriums, I used Lance because they had invincibility frames, regardless of their damage. You know, when I fight Purgatory Abyss, I use a Chiami so that I don't die, regardless of my damage. Because I find the current meta is do not die. Please, just stay in Vanguard, do not die, and fight the battle of attrition. Because what's the point of going into Vanguard and you just die? Like, what's the fucking point? Anyway. I feel it's a bit different with skill choice, because it's how someone builds a weapon, and Ogis are completely controllable. But in terms of mags and what you're using, are you getting the job done? Is it the best thing you can get currently at your level? Yeah? Then good on you. Yeah. I wouldn't pay it any mind. Right, and sometimes you can't. Like, that's it. It might be better just to leave dungeon at that point. Sometimes, if you're Vanguard dependent. Right, two skies. You know? And that's fine. Oh, I didn't read your comment, Fist. I'm apologize. Let me get that here for a second. I have a friend who bought 3 Tempests and thinks he's hot shit now, but I spoke to Flextras, and he said he has more respect for me as I made it. I may not hit as hard, but I worked way harder. Right, and that's do we call that homeboy points? Do we call that respect? Like, yeah, he said he has more respect for you. And, yeah. Now, there's always the argument, and I'm completely in agreement with it. You either have a lot of time or a lot of money. Either you're working all the time or you got free time. Someone who plays all the time and has free time, they can try hard, do everything, build everything. Someone who doesn't, but has a lot of money, you know, if let's say somebody's just, I don't know, they just got shit tons of money. Someone's sitting on like, I don't know, 50 grand, and like they drop $1,000 a week anywhere they want, whatever, let them do what they want. But, like, yeah, if you made your Tempest, that's something you made. And it doesn't grow overnight, like I said. That's going to War Bazooka, getting your 105, getting the Ronin, getting the Fuse recipe. If you have the sword, you made a sword Tempest, you went through Benkei hell. You have no idea how many players give up at Benkei because they can't get that damn recipe. I got the same recipe, you know, for the Fuse. I got all the Fuse recipes. I didn't buy them. Exactly. Right. It'd be like, it would be like let's say this hypocrisy, it'd be like, let's say and this makes no sense because it's completely hypocritical, but I want to say it because it's just so fucking stupid. But let's say someone openly declares and states that they buy like a sex doll or something, and then they berate someone else as, oh, you can't get a girlfriend? What the fuck? It's like, dude, look at you. You bought a piece of plastic, right? Like, it makes no sense. Like, in terms of buying mags, I think buying mags is perfectly fine if they're right, if they're rightly priced. Like, I sold mags. I made a fortune on mags because people needed them. I gave people mags. I had someone come in my chat for a while. He's like, oh man, I'm working, I'm farming this. The guy farmed 105, and I said, that's more than half these fucking people do nowadays. I said, come here. I was in Cog. I said, come here. It was during the stone gargoyle event, the golem, the ice guy. I said, come to Kaga. He said, okay. I put a stall down. I said, I just put down, he said, I have no OC. I said, all right, sell me something for like 100 OC. He did. I bought it from him to give him OC. I said, here, buy these 2 Raretsus, because he made a Raretsu. I said, here, take them. I said, that's enough for me. That's retarded. I don't even know how you'd get that much money in the game. Anyway, whatever. Let people be stupid. But that's something I did. As a mentor and as a YouTuber and all that. Like, a guy told me, he's like, oh, Oro, I followed your guides. I got a Raretsu. I said, you got a Raretsu? I said, come here. I gave him 2 Raretsus. I think I gave, like, it's like, here, take them. Like, someone's like, oh, I got my Fuse recipe. They're like, here, want a seal? Go right ahead. Fucking enable them. Let them skip a step. Go right for it. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with buying mags, but buying a Tempest is definitely a whale play. Right. Now, I sold Tempest for 3K. And then when everyone else started selling Tempest, they dropped down to 2.5. And then when it dropped down to, people started selling Tempest for 1.2 for 2,000. Anything less than 2,000 for a Tempest, I said, I'm not selling them anymore. I know the value of my time and it's not worth that. Have fun. And that's just called the market. Okay, so my controller died. Oh, I'm back? What the fuck? I thought I crashed. Okay, alright. That's weird. Let your controller die and you can come back from a crash? Alright. Cool. Alright. Okay, cool. I was doing stuff. I gotta test this. Did it take my boost? It didn't. Right on. Okay, so now I can play and talk at the same time. I was gonna say, like, I need to stop this. I need to keep playing. But anyway, yeah. Tempests, Fuse, 105s, they're not trash. They're just where you are in life. Like, if you settle on it, that's a whole debate, but if you're working for something, that's fine. Hey, Gravity, how you doing? But to come out and say that Tiamat weapons are trash, well, is damage cap trash or not? Because I would fucking like to know. Because then you have the whole argument of DPR, like, are you dead, are you alive, like, whatever. So we're having a discussion. Someone, a top player in the community, said that Tempest, or not Tempest, but they said that Tiamat weapons are trash. Stop making them. They're outdated. And I say to that, fuck you. I'm not about to go drop $300 and get 11 weapon that's going to do damage cap when my weapon already does damage cap. Thank you very much. Now, if the mechanics changed and damage cap, like, that's the thing. If the mechanics of the game changed and there was a noticeable difference, like I said, if you're doing a 3-minute dungeon in a minute, then yes, we have an argument. I agreed, Gravity. Gravity, are you Nixie or are you different Gravity? Yeah. Oh, without question. You are right on. How you doing, bud? Well, that's the whole debate in itself. Who feels inferior to him? Right now, and that's the thing, right now the game, Aurogiri as a whole, is at such a state where a lot of mainstay players aren't around. Like, my best friends don't play anymore. And I've been trying to play more with other people, you know, play with you guys, get together, do runs, like, exactly, you don't have to care, absolutely. But the point of right now, the game state is not where we need to be divisive. Like, if you want to stand around and lord over others and make them suck your dick, call a prostitute. They'll do it for cheaper than your purgatory weapon. Right. But that's the thing here. Like, I don't think now is the time to be so divisive. We need to be together. We need to be playing together. If everyone was at, like, my skill level, like, you know, the average, you know, 130 plus skill level, like, we all have stuff, you know. You'll ask me a question. Right, go right ahead. Go right ahead. No. No. Absolutely not. We all know the answer to that. There's an experience dungeon. Like, how did we all get to 130? Nobody do creek to 130 the first time. We did experience dungeon, whether it was week by week, weekend by weekend, hour by hour, restore by restore, or with OC. That's just how it was. But if you wanted to hit 130, that's why there's so many 133 pluses. Like, and that's my argument for that all the time. If I so wanted to, I could be 135 right now. I'll go work some overtime. Like, it's not like leveling has no value. Like, because it has the value of, you know, the cost of doing it. But to intrinsically take pride in one's level when it's just throwing the credit card at the screen, it's sure. They did nerf the numbers a little bit. Like they made it easier because a lot of 120s hit 130, 129s hit 130, and I jumped to 132. You know, I think I don't know what I did. I was leveling to something. And that's the thing. Like, there is no point to running Dew Creek anymore unless you're 139. There's no point to running Dew Creek because I don't think the tickets work at 139. I'm farming for the Frozen Shadow weapon. I want to use it with my new Purgatorium Ogi. And just to add, the Purgatorium did not cost, like the Everlasting Night, whatever, the new Purg Ogi for Abyss. I didn't pay anything for it. I teamed up with good people, good friends, new people I met, and we ran it. Like, it wasn't, oh yeah, booster store, you know. Like, I've gone down that Purgatorium line before. Like, if you really want something, you can do it. Absolutely, people have it. But to lord over someone with it, like, ugh. Is that worth farming for? Yeah, it is. Frozen Shadow is. Like, when Frozen Shadow was an event starting out, like the Dark Fin, you know, I did that every day. I did my limited runs. Like, I was there for the event. I got my 60 scapulas, and I got my recipe. And then once that was done, I was burnt out. I said, oh, I don't want to do the rest of the farm. I'm like, that's kind of bad. Right, and it's only one day a week. Yeah, like, there's no problem farming the Ogi. It was actually really fun. I found Abyss was not as overpowering as when I fought Sleet. Sleet was fucking cancer. Sleet freezes you, you die. Holy fuck. Abyss was nothing. Like, compared to Sleet, Abyss was very tame. He just teleported a lot. Like, it was not so bad. I was actually really, like, I had purgatory phobia. I hate purgatory. Like, I had such a bad experience that I did not want to go near them. I was like, oh fuck. Like, I half farmed a Dragon Arc Ogi, and then I gave up. He does move a lot. The worst fucking thing that can happen in an Abyss Hell run, or even Oni mode if you want to go that far for whatever reason, the worst thing that can happen is if he starts going after your fucking healer. because he will not stop until they die, and they will run away, and you just waste the whole team's Vanguard. You're wasting everybody's KG. You're wasting, like, so much time. Like, and that's not to their own fault. That's self-preservation. But, like, fuck, just stand there and block, please. Get the other guy to heal you. That's a problem with Abyss. Like, if Abyss is allowed to roam free and chase someone, you're not fucking going anywhere. It's just like Eldritch chasing someone. You're not going anywhere. You bring Eldritch to that little cave and you deal with them. The Frozen Shadow... yeah, the stun's annoying too. The Frozen Shadow weapon is part of an event, like a dungeon you can only fight on Saturdays, I think. And you get the recipes from there, the special drops, and then after you get all the energy drops from his dungeon, you have to get other drops, and you have to get 200 drops from 3 different islands. Like, I have to get the drop from the Atake, I have to get his Jolly Roger 50 times, and I have to get his thingamadoodle, his worn map 200 times. So it's very time consuming. So this weapon, I put it off for like a year because I just do not have the time to farm it. You know, I get home from work very late, and I do not want, and I tell myself this, like, I could level up with Dew Creek, but I tell myself I don't want to spend 200 hours just fucking monotonously going through a dungeon. I've done that, but it was less, and it was more fun. It was Darumas, and it was fun. But to me, that's not my cup of tea. Kudos to Mad and Bone for doing that. That's an amazing commitment and a lot of determination and willpower. That, frankly, for me, I would rather play 6 other games than do that. That's my opinion. Like, and personally, I believe that Purgatories are Cyberstep's attempt at a energy Nyan Koropan. No, you do not. The only thing you gain from leveling up is an extra chakra every 2 levels. So, and you get skill points. Yes, you can get skill points, but we're at a point in time where you can take any build you want. Like, if I was, I don't know if the word's frugal or just, if I was liberal enough with my resources, I could stat reset myself to, like, no stats in anything and leave myself with just 100 mind. Like, and I could do everything with just mags. Like, you know, that's enough to cast Resurrection, Invigorate, Meditation, things like that you kind of essentially need. But I could have 0 vitality, pick up a Kotanoa mag, and start Whirlwind Thrusting like the best of them. It wouldn't matter. If my crit's there, like, who cares? If you have the crit, if you have the build, your stats don't really matter that much. Oh, but it's like 3,000. Who gives a fuck? It's 3,000 attack when we all have 50,000. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, if you have to have the accessories are important. I would kind of be like, Purgatories would be different if you could get like an accessory. Like, that's why I'm a fan of Purgatory mags over the weapons. Get the Ogis for sure, but those mags, holy fuck, I want that mag. The Aosame mags, oh, that's something I'd want. Do I have the time to get it? Probably not. And it's this, like I said earlier, it's the same argument with me and the Leviathan weapons. Personally, I don't really care about them. It's a rain weapon with damage multipliers. Yes, it is. There are alternatives, and I do not have the capability to do that on Wednesday. It is not an option for me. You know, I don't think I've seen anyone with that. Yeah. Like, I did, I got a mag? Fuck. Oh, exactly. Exactly. I had this argument, not an argument, but this discussion with a PC player. There's a really good guy who's in my stream about a month ago. And when he talked about all the purgatory weapons and all this stuff, they're really good. And he said, well, they're not so bad to get on PC. And I said, well, to put this in perspective, sir, I said, your restores are 100, like, your restores are 10 OC. Like, it makes sense. All the PC players have this stuff. Their restores are 10, or they were 10 OC. Rest in peace. Thank you, boy, and you too. You take pride in that, Tempest. If anyone talks shit about it, tell them to go fuck themselves. Without saying that, because then you'll get banned. But, you know, tell them to go ride Fujin upside down. Anyway. Yeah, so we got to this discussion where the purgatory weapons are 1/3 the price they are on PS4. They are 1/3 the price because it's 10 OC restores. And he said, oh, it was about $100. I'm like, that's fucking nothing. $100 a month to play a game? Like, you know, we're already all retarded enough to do this. But that's nothing, you know, that's food money. That's, you know, you can go to a concert for $300 or you can get something that you're going to do all your life or all your time playing. You know what I mean? It's an investment in a game that you love. It's fine. Doesn't justify everything though. But yeah, I told him, well, for us, it would cost $300 to make that weapon. He's like, oh, well, that's different. So imagine making that purgatory weapon, the Abyss, that takes 9. Plus the... I mean, albeit after you get the first one, it's not as expensive the next time because you just need drops, not really the medals, treasures. But honestly though, if purgatory treasures did not dissipate, they did not turn to junk, they would be making money right now. Like, everyone in the chat like that considers running purgatory. If the treasures did not go away, would you run it? Would you save them up and just, once you play an event enough, you get the one you want? You know? Like, that's my perspective on it. I would. Absolutely. If I don't know how much junk I have. I think I have 7,000 junk. If I could just convert all my junk into treasures right now, and we get rid of this stupid mechanic. Oh, fuck yeah. Exactly. Like, it's an investment. You're not going to invest in something. Right, you know. Like, once I got the Ogi, I did one extra run for the group. I was in, because, you know, I'm grateful and stuff. And, you know, I had 1,040 medals. Right, you know, I half spammed hard for the Dragon Arc, but then the Dragon Arc Ogi, I almost had the Tencho Ogi, but life happens, and, you know, I just don't play, and it's not a sound investment for me. Oh, he landed right on the spear. Jolly Roger. Awesome. Chris Crab Claws. That's pretty good. Don't know if I got a map though, but I'll take the Jolly Roger. Roger. But I'm honestly really glad that you guys brought that to me, because I wasn't gonna really talk about it on the as a platform piece, like as a discussion. But if it's brought to me, I'll talk to it. I'll talk about it. Because if I'm the one who brought it up, then it's just drama. It's just creating a divide, which I don't want. Right now, I want everyone getting along. I want everyone playing the game, like making this game like great and lasting. You know, the last thing we need is people getting discouraged. You know, like I've said time and time before, like if everyone moderately spends and participates and this and that, you know, Oni has a big future. And right now we're the big brothers. Apart from JP, we're the big brothers for Steam and Switch. I've had countless Steam players come out and say, "Hey, I play Steam," and they want knowledge. And it's like, well, great. I've done everything. What do you want to know? But things are different over there. Their Nians are different. You know, they never had the full Miyamoto thing. There's a lot of DPS battles. Where are you looking? Like, that's so Echigo. Like, what are they doing? Realistically, though, DPS battles shouldn't even take place. You should just look at each other's build, say, oh, you have more element than me, but I have more crit force, then we can have a battle. But if it's the same build, if everyone's got Kota and no one's with crit, well, fuck, there's no argument to be had. It just comes down to, oh, my weapon is more attack than yours. Oh, okay, cool. Like, alright. Now, I've done a DPS battle a while ago. I think it was with... Was it Chilango? Good friend of mine. It was when the Mikami event was out, and he wanted to test my White Brilliance's Holy versus his. And we both fought the Arch Reaper that takes a shit ton of damage there. And we tested that out. And like, he did his attacks, then I went second, because he's the one who invited me to it, so he went first. I went second, and he looked at it, and he saw this little bubble. He said, oh. He said, you have the mod? I said, yes, I have the holy mod. He said, oh, I can't win. I said, yeah. See, that's, Julian, that right there is why Aurogiri exists. Because when I first started, it was filled with a bunch of level 100s that came from PC, people that knew their shit, and they were lording over everyone in Echigo. And, you know, I would meet players like, wow, that's really good damage. And even the videos you'd see online from other YouTubers and stuff, they would never show their builds. Tentacle was like the only one who really did stuff like that, explained how things work. He explained the stats, and that's still the best video of this day. You know, I don't make a stat distribution video because I still want people to bring up Supreme Tentacle's video about stats. I want to know how many views that video has. I should look that up sometime. Like, Supreme Tentacle was the guy, and then he stopped playing. I said, well, it's my turn. I'm picking up that torch. So, where was I going with this? Right, so people concealing their builds and not explaining it. Like, this makes sense in, like, Echigo and stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like, and thanks for saying that. But I say exactly to you can't learn exactly. If there's no communication, you can't learn. Right. So, I remember people were very secretive about builds, and oh no, you can't look, and this is what I'm doing, and I'm just like, oh, profiles? Mine's open 24/7. I stream 24/7. You can ask me any question you want. Right now, if any one of you wants to ask me what's on my Kota Noah, what's on my Cielo, like my best mag is a Cielo with 32 crit. Now, if I told you it's a Cielo with 32 crit, you'd say, well, how the fuck do you have to crit on it? I'd say I put 2 Avengers on monsters, and I put the Fated Contractor. You know, if you want to be like me, that's flattery. That's great. That's what I want. It's not my way or the highway, but if someone doesn't have a ride, I'll fucking tell you how to make a car, you know? But that's the thing. You did? Right on, Fox. Where did you send the friend request? In Onigiri? I got you. Sinon, I got you, bud. I can't open the friend request button menu, but I can type /accept, and that'll friend request for me. Oh, I missed. I was using the wrong weapon. I was like, what the fuck, is he dead? Thunderstone and a Night Stone. Right on, dude. Glad to be friends. Let's go. Right on, dude. But I can't open that friend thing. Legit though, like, if I whisper somebody and they're not on my friends list, I send them a friend invite. I'm just like, hey. Like, if I'm whispering you, obviously I want to talk to you. Or have some sort of connection for them. But yeah, the whole secrecy thing, because in the beginning of the game, no one really understood, and they're like, oh, well, I have the literature mag, and I have the Chiami, and it's like, imagine if, like, no one knew what the Chiami was, or how to get it, and all this shit, and it's just like, no one told anyone. It's like, holy fuck, dude, that was like bread and butter back in the day. You just insta-heal yourself. Land one, crit, you're at full health. Like, amazing. And even though it's nerfed now, it's, like, still good. But yeah, like, to that, like, people not sharing builds, like, yes, it still is. Like, that's why, like, when people ask me, I'm new to the game, and I said, what are you playing? They say, oh, I'm playing Spear. I said, oh, you're gonna have a good fucking time. Do all your side quests, you'll be fine. Or you're playing Sword, do all your side quests, you'll be fine. I'm playing Bow. Buddy, you're shit out of luck, you're gonna have to play Spear until later. Like, you know? Like, I'm trying to give them the path of least resistance to get what they want. Because you gotta do what you have to do to get what you want to do. Like, if you want something, you must work for it. And the easiest way to do it, it's like, you know, if you want to be a pro artist or whatever, and, well, you can't just start doing art and, like, eating out of a dumpster. You have to, like, get another job and do it on the side until the art replaces it. You know? And you can live off that. Yeah, Pokemon, yeah. Like, there was a lot of forums on the Cyberstep forum, things like that, but mostly the community's like on YouTube. It's on, you know, YouTube's like the best community anyway. It's fun. But yeah, see you, man. So Sato, what weapons do I recommend for you to get? You don't have any gargoyles or dragon arcs. What level are you, Sato? Horn map. Okay. You're 111, so of course you don't have gargoyles. Do you have any investment in Satan at all? Do you have the myriad weapons at least? A guide for one of the summer events. Oh. Yeah, there's like nothing in text. It's all YouTube, it's all streaming, asking questions live, getting the answers you want. So you do have Satan stuff? Is that what I asked? Did you start working on your 105s yet? Because the natural progression is you get your Satan weapon, your cross or whatever, and you do a myriads. Okay, cool. Like, cross is good. Like, the natural progression is you get your 105s, you get your cross, you get a Chiami, probably. That saves you a whole 105. Okay, so you don't know where to start. So, so what weapon class do you play, Sato? Like, what weapon is your preferred weapon? Because for the most part, unless you're blessed with an event that lets you multi-class weapons, you're pretty much going to become a user. Like, I'm a spear user, Mira is a bow user, Lyra's an axe user, Travis is a sword user. Right. Like, if you just put your stats everywhere, you're not doing yourself any favors. And I've seen that before. Like someone come up to me, put 50 in all stats. I'm like, what are you doing? You might as well have 0 and everything. You're a spear user. Oh, beautiful. What do you got for mags, Sato? Have you done your side quests? What do you got for mags right now? Spear's fucking fun. I'm reminiscing to the days that we used to run like a hermit crab grotto with spear. That was fun. It would lag so hard that the tidal wave would jump you like fucking 20 feet. Oh. Your mags are embarrassing? Well, just like what kind of... I don't care, man. You're here for help. You're in the doctor's office. No one's gonna persecute you. You're 111. You're in the doctor's office. Show me where it hurts. I love that she has a belt supporting her, bros. Oh my god, I love belt bros. It's so cool. Basho. Oh, you will? Right on. For sure. You haven't wanted to restart? Is that the phrasing? Right. I don't blame you for... I wouldn't restart. Abso-fucking-lutely not. I'd play Genshin and reminisce about the past. Oddly enough, like, I'm not allowed to officially condone this, but if something happened to PS4 but someone wanted me to restart, the only way I would do it is if I bought someone's account on Steam. That would be the only way, and they had something going for them. I could work with that. That would be the only way I would ever restart, because it wouldn't be restarting. It would be just a setback, a chance to play. That's all it would be. People on PC, like, I remember 2 years ago, PC players were selling accounts all the time. Like, I was looking into one. I was messaging a guy on Facebook. I'm like, this account has, like, Ifrit. They had everything. He's like, yeah, it's like 300. I'm like, that's a steal. Like, I know what the value of this is. And I thought, well, maybe it'd be fun to have it and to be able to play and all this stuff. You know. Yeah, you know, and sometimes Oni's like that. It's fine to be casual. Casual enjoy. I go months at a time without playing. Then some hot shit comes out and I'm like, alright, let's go. Like new knowledge mags last month, like, let's go. Let's just keep that train going. You remember the... Frick, the chat's not catching up? Oh, I have it paused? No? Why isn't the chat catching up to me? Oh, you keep swearing. It won't show up. I like the way you swear, though. At this point, you're just fucking popping in for a few minutes, okay? I remember the fucking Komachi event. Yeah. You know. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's really bad of me. Like, the time off I was gonna have, like, recently was gonna be devoted to writing, and then bad things happen to Mom, and I get preoccupied, and whatever. But yeah, like, I love that stuff. Exactly, yeah, all the time. Holy, what did I do to these guys to kill them? I didn't even touch them, I swear. I picked this stuff up for Daruma points, but my god. Well, that's alright. Yeah, like, it's not serious, it's just my mom ripped a muscle, and I've been taking care of her all week. Like, I've been doing reduced hours, like, I go in at 6 instead of 2. And it's working out really good. take care of her in the morning, and then I go to work, and then I come home. I do it for 3 days this week. It's been a long week. Today's Canada Day, so I'm off today, and tomorrow is my day off. I'm not going in for overtime, so things are good. Like a little while ago, I was gone for a bit. My mom had like an attack or whatever. Like I had to go get her some ice, and I gave her a pill and this and that. So it's not that bad anymore. Who's moving? Oh, someone's getting heat? Oh, exactly. Yeah, I'm like that. You don't broadcast your ideas, you save them. I should make that, should I? Does it do more damage than damage cap? I will not run the Chaos weapon. It didn't run well on PS4, and PS5 is probably stretching it. Isn't it only 1 day a week too? I can't commit to that. Thanks, Pokemaster. Drop by all the time. You're a fun guy. That's the thing. I can't commit to these once a week dungeons or whatever. Glacier is probably like the most I can commit to something. Like Leviathan, Glacies, the Planet Dungeon. I just can't commit. Yeah. Okay, let me go hit him. Oh, that stuns you? No. Bye. That's the thing, like, I physically cannot. Like, because of my schedule and, like, life, I just can't commit to these. Like, if it's an event, I can play it after work every single day, like it was with Knowledge Mags and Purgatory, I can do that. But I cannot commit to these weekday dungeons. Or these weekend dungeons, or whatever. Like, I'll talk a lot of shit about, you know, now you can just throw money at the screen. Yes, I have. I've been playing since launch. Like, I'll say a lot of shit about throwing money at the screen to level up, but at the same time, on weekends, I'll throw my energy into the experience dungeon. Because I actually saw the bar move. I was like, oh, where's Link? But I haven't committed myself to, like, using a boost or anything. I'm focusing on making a Kotanoa mag right now. Level won't really matter until there's something I want that's a high level that I get. Like, if I can get, if next month it's if next month is not one of the Purgatory Gargoyles, I'll laugh so hard. But if next month is like one of the Dragon Arcs, right? But the experience dungeon is good at like shortcutting new players. Because when you have a game that's in, like, if you started playing Onigiri today and there were no shortcuts, nothing, fuck. Shit out of luck, no one's gonna farm with you. You got nothing to do. You know what I mean? But these experience dungeons, these shortcuts, these, you know, these other methods. Like, there is yet to be anything that makes me say, oh, don't make 105s. They'll come out with a knowledge later. Oh, one sec.
大丈夫ですか？大丈夫
感情
ですか？
表現があまり変わらないですか？はい、源内様に改良いただく際にかぐや様からアイデンティティがなくなると強く希望がございましたので制限を設けております。
大丈夫ですか？大丈夫ですか？大丈夫ですか？
改良していただいたボディは大変快適です。耐熱、耐水、耐塵に加え軽度であれば耐炎仕様も備わっております。
大丈夫ですか？アマテラスさんって大丈夫ですか？アマテラス大神なんですか？さっき葵お姉ちゃんって呼ばれたんだけど。そうなんだ。大丈夫ですか？大丈夫ですか？一緒に頑張りましょう。大丈夫ですか？大丈夫ですか？大丈夫ですか？大丈夫ですか？大丈夫ですか？
MK6 は旧式のため失敗も多くいつでも処分される覚悟をしておりました。ですがこうして大切にしていただけることを嬉しく思います。ありがとうございますご主人様。
大丈夫ですか？大丈夫ですか？大丈夫ですか？大丈夫ですか？
制御系統の改良により以前にも増してパワーが出せるようになりました。今では片手で弁慶を持ち上げることも可能です。
大丈夫ですか？一緒に頑張りましょう。かぐやさん、私とお姉ちゃんのことを知ってるらしくてサインくださいって言われちゃいました。えへへ、なんだか恥ずかしいな。 大丈夫ですか？大丈夫ですか？
MK6、MK99 ともに源内様に改良していただきました。旧ボディに比
大丈夫で
べ
すか？
効率的に給仕業務を遂行できます。何なりとお申し付けください。
お姉ちゃんの大立ちもかっこいいけど、私の杖も魔法使いみたいで結構良くないですか？大丈夫ですか？大丈夫ですか？
制御系統の改
大丈
良により
夫ですか？
以前にも増してパワーが出せるようになりました。今では片手で弁慶を持ち上げることも可能です。
大丈夫ですか？ことの葉葵です。大丈夫ですか？お姉ちゃんは茜って言います。頑張ります。大丈夫ですか？一緒に頑張りましょう。
MK6、MK99 ともに源内様に改良していただきました。旧ボディに比べ効率的に給仕業務を遂行できます。
大丈夫ですか？
何なりとお申し付けください。
大丈夫ですか？おかえりなさいませ。
Oh, my controller was muted. Anyway,
大丈夫ですか？
yeah, my mom needed help, so I had to go for that. Alright, good luck on the fake go. Hey, Sato. I'm back. Yeah, my mom needed help. So. I guess she went up to go to the bathroom and hurt herself, so we got her like some heating pads. I gave her like 2. Then I convinced her to like drink some water. Cause I'm like, well, you just peed, you're not gonna get up again. You need what's in the water to heal you. So, we did that. So now she's back in bed. So Sato was saying you're a spear player. I don't think I saw what you're wearing for mags, but basically, you're 111. Gargoyle's a good step. Getting the Xiaomi mag is a good step. As for the 105s, you said you don't know what direction to go to get them. Assuming you're still here. For the 105s, it starts with a recipe. The dungeon you have to do is in Oshu Highway. Okay, you will be right on. I'll check you in between runs. You have to get the Thunderquake recipe. Thunderquake recipe, you can get it in Oshu Highway from Cave of Bokaku or this other one with a mirror, but realistically you're going to do mine at Bokaku because the recipe can drop from all the little rock balls and it seems to drop pretty often, especially if you use like maybe a 50% drop boost or something. That recipe will tell you need a log Magatama, Sagittarius Magatama, Cockatoo Magatama, and some gems. The Sagittarius you can get easily by raising your Moroku's level to 27 and then playing with his bargains, resetting them until Sagittarius arrives. The log, however, you'll have to farm it in the dungeon Warabizuka, preferably in a 4-man body party or more, on hard. That's how you get the log. It might take a long time. I just did it every day on login until I got it. On a drop boost too. The cockatoo you'll have to get from a lot of sources. Get you cockatoo. The House of Hinawa in Tanegashima, if you're there, that's where you get the cockatoo. That's how you make the Thunderquake, and you'd have to have your Kaguya level like 24 or something like that. So, that said, how leveled are your partners? Like, have you been up to date with them, or is it kind of off to the wayside? Because back in my day, like, we already had our partners maxed before this stuff came out, so it was never an issue for us, but it's something I always forget to ask people, like, are they up to date? Because you need your partners high to do stuff. Jolly Raja. Right on. Geez, I had more viewers when I wasn't here. You're not VG Master Cloud. How close am I? I am 1/3 of the way there. Are you Surabek? I don't think you're Surabek. Oh, maybe you are? Yeah, for sure. It's fine, let me see. Okay, I have 2 minutes left on my boost, so we can just relax for a bit right now. Okay. Visit my room. Add to blacklist. Profile. Okay. You're currently in Tanegashima making the rocket engines. You probably need the scraps from the islands. Or the stuff from the rocks. So you have all the Myriad King stuff. That's fine. You plus 10 them. That's fine. They come with Blaze Sanction? What the shit? What false expectation? Holy fuck. They really come with Lance of Flame 6? This is a false expectation of life. Doggy Paw, that's fine. Chocolate Lychee, that's fine. You could probably ornament this with something. I don't know if you can put Faded on it, but triple Faded would definitely up your game. Tai-Sai, oh, I'm getting nostalgic kind of Tai-Sai. Snail doesn't help you. This doesn't help you. Like, it gives you Slice, but it's not important. It doesn't help your build at all. So the Snail doesn't need to be there. The Azura is just attack speed. It does nothing for you. I'm going to prescribe... You have hair like mine. So Sato, what I would suggest you do is you go after the literature Magatama. The literature Magatama recipe, and just try to take a note of this. I don't know if you already have these recipes or not, but the Chiyami Magatama recipe and the literature Magatama recipes, you can get those. The literature, I remember getting it in Echigo Estate on Hell. You get it all the time. The Chiyami recipe, you get it in Odin's Dungeon back in Kyoto. It dropped from the mobs on Hell. If you don't already have those would be 2 mags that you could just start working on. That'd be really easy to make. And they would help you out. I don't use literature, but I use Chiyami to this day. So those are Magatamas that would be very, very good for you. Now the literature involves that you do all your side quests. And the number 1 rule is never throw away anything. Never throw away mags. So if I talk to Kaguya really quickly here, Kaguya has Magatama crafting. And in the Magatamas, you go to the colorless mags, and we'll find a literature in here somewhere. You can also, like, they added a search feature, so you can actually, like, type it in, but you have to be, like, perfect. You can't just type in 2 words. Literature Magatama. 64 chakra. What this does is it gives spear users 90 skill force, which early game is actually really good. Really, really good. What you need to make the... What? They nerfed literature? Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, you can make this. Tep extract and pufferfish lantern. This is easy. They took out the mag requirement. Oh my god, yeah. Alright, bud. So Sayo, what you need to do... Yeah. What you need to do at your current skill level is just make 2 of these bad boys, okay? That's all you need to do. You get the literature recipe in Echigo Estate Hell. The Tep extract, you get that from doing the dungeon with the big tree boss. And the pufferfish lanterns are in the exact same dungeon. You get these drops easy peasy. You run that dungeon 5 times, you got this. It was way harder for us back in the day. Because they nerfed the recipes. So, if you can make yourself some literatures, like 1 literature is 64 chakra, 2 literatures is 128 chakra. I think you had 128 chakra, right, bud? Let me look at you again. I can't look at you because you're too far away. There you are. Profile. Chakra. That's clothing. You have 138 chakra. So if you were to absolutely replace Taisai and Snail, and no, Azura, you throw those in the garbage. Anyway, you get. I think you need it for a quest sometime, but just unequip this Azura and the Taisai. You unequip these 2, and you'd make 2 literatures. The 2 literatures will take 124 chakra. So that puts you at 134 with your lychee, and the lychee helps you. That's fine. So 134. That's 134. And you have 138 chakra. So that would leave you with enough space to... You'd have room for 2 ornaments. I'm going to really quickly double check to see if you can do this. Ornamentation. Yeah, the 2 lychees. Yeah, the 2 lit and the lychee. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Name. Chocolate and lychee. Okay. What can you ornament on a chocolate and lychee? Because I have no idea. I've never done anything with this. You can do Faded Contractor. Okay? So what I recommend you do is on the chocolate and lychee, you should do 2 Faded Contractor rolls and nothing more until you level up your Amaterasu and yourself more, because then you get more chakra the more you level up Amaterasu. What I recommend is if you did 2 Faded Contractor rolls on the chocolate and lychee mag, and hopefully they go well. You use a band-aid. This is a very powerful Magatama. It's very coveted, really important. Use your band-aids, use all your mag items, do 2 faded rolls on this. And hopefully you get some critical or HP. It doesn't really matter at this point in the game. If you can get crit HP, you're golden. Crit HP SP, that's all you want to see. I recommend doing 2 rolls of that on your chocolate lychee. Forgo a 4th mag, you don't need it. 2 literature mags, the chocolate and lychee, and call it a day. And then as you level up, you can start making sparrows. It's a craftable mag, craftable recipe, very easy. And you can ornament whatever. It gives you spear affinity. So that's my current advice for you. That's the first step you need to take. Now, after this point, once you've made the 2 literatures, and just to reiterate, the literature mags come from The literature recipe comes from Echigo Estate Hell, and the Chiami recipe, which you can't use right now, but you'll need it later, that comes from Odin's dungeon on Hell. You should get them. So after that, try to ornament your chocolate and lychee with 2 faded contractors, and that'll round out your chakra. I wouldn't ornament the literatures because that's going to be a phase. Like, it's just going to be a fade for you. So, like, you're going to have them until you get the 105s. So after that point, then you're going to have to start running other dungeons. But at the current skill level you're at, I don't think you could run Oshu yet. You have to get the strength to get there. So hopefully this is making sense, but the best thing for you to do right now is to get that literature recipe. That's the next step in your evolution. Get the literature recipe. You're going to try to get it? Right on. That's awesome. That's why that's... it's up to you. You could. You'll fight more mobs. You know what? You know what, bud? I don't think I can do it. Fuck. I don't think I have enough paid OC. I don't think. I don't know how to tell. Shit. Let me see this. Oh, you can't see your own paid OC, huh? I was gonna try to see if I could buy something from you and give you a Thunderquake for free, but I don't think I have the OC to do it. I think I only have 21 OC tradable. Anyway, yeah. So Sato, focus on the literatures and stuff. I'm like, where the fuck does crystal come from? What time is it? 2 o'clock? Okay. Alright. Are you ready, Travis? I can give one more boost and then I'll probably go to bed. Oh, you're welcome, man. But also, if you had 45 OC, I would sell you one. That's the minimum. But, you know, I don't think I can do it, though. Alright, I'm popping a boost. Or I thought I was. Oh, it's up there. Yeah, I did. Alright. Let's go into the donjon. Oh my god, it's muggy. There you are. Right, right, right. Alright, I managed to fill up. I don't know if you want to fill up or not. Alright. I still think we should be able to see your allies' Vanguard bar, like right next to them or above them or somewhere. Because that would be so nice. Oh, you're good too, right on. Like, I think that's the only, like, communication we really need. Yeah, I always like to go on this left side here and attack. I mean, really, we don't really need two people to fill up, because I'll just go and tap them. But in case I were to I mean, I can come back. Fuck, this game's different. It's like Aurogiri 2. Oh fuck, he's alive. He's got more health. I see. Cool. Just a thought, the stream says Canada Day, but it's over, but it's still Canada Day. To me, it's Canada Day until Sunday. Canada Day weekend. Yeah. I know it, like usually I was always the one lagging behind. And then you see it and it's like, holy fuck. It's night and day. It's ridiculous. I love it. I can't see your tornadoes, but they're working. Oh, there's a new crab here. Look at that. No. Alright, don't leave that room. I'm gonna close app and come right back. It's been like a 3-hour stream. Alright.